Hey, it's Risa G coming in from her cluttered kitchen, which is especially cluttered today because I just went shopping and put away a lot of stuff. So actually it's not that bad right now, but it was terrible before. I came in for another Tool Tuesday. This one is more hacks used as tools. I didn't really have tools that I really wanted to talk about today, but these are two really great hacks for unitaskers: the strawberry huller and the knife sharpener. Now, what can you do if you don't have either one of those? Well, I've got two great hacks for you. Here we go. So here we go. First, the straw, the drinking straw. Now this one is from one of those 24-ounce insulated cups, and I find that these work the best for this. The plain plastic straw works, but because they bend, sometimes they don't work. And what this does is it hulls strawberries, and I've seen them say that it works with cherry pits, but I don't really like the way it because you don't really get the pit into the hole, you know? You don't really get the pit in the hole. It just kind of breaks apart the cherry and separates it that way. But I like it better for this, for hulling. Now, it doesn't work all that well with tiny strawberries. It works really well with bigger ones, and it only works with these that are slightly, well, more ripe, but not as ripe as this. Okay, this one's like super duper duper ripe. So it works more with the ones that are more red than wine colored. Okay, now what you do is, I find the easiest way is to kind of group together all the leaves. You don't have to get them in per se, but just, and then you put it in the center and just kind of push in and twist. This one didn't work that well, but in general it does work. You can also put it over the stem. If you've got the stem right there, then maybe the other one I didn't push hard enough. Okay, so you push, yeah, see? You push it in and it comes right out. Right out. Okay? So right over the stem end, push in, and then boom, right out. I like it better for these bigger ones, kind of, because they don't squish in so much. So they don't just, you know, they don't like go all the way in so that you mess up the whole strawberry. Okay, it just really well. It works really, really well. I love this. I mean, you're still gonna get a little bit of a mess on your hands. Okay, you're still gonna get a mess on your hands, especially with the really ripe ones. And if for some reason this little, you know, the piece goes in, you can just take a little knife and then scoop it out. And sometimes actually that little piece gets in here, and then you just can blow it out from the other side. Okay, so that's strawberry hulling with a straw. The other is using a ceramic cup, or I should say the bottom of a ceramic cup, to sharpen a knife. Okay? And you just do it like you would with a regular knife sharpener, like a Chef's Choice or whatever. Okay, you make sure it's all dry and whatever, and then at a 45-degree angle, you just go across. Alright, you do it about 10 times each side. Now this one is super old, and I haven't used it in a while. So this just, at least it brings back the sharpness enough to cut for something that you need, but then you really should use a real sharpener if you have it. Okay, see, it's still not sharp enough, but if you work if you work it enough, if you work it enough, it should work. Okay. I just did one before and it worked perfectly. See, I did it before and it worked perfectly. I don't know why it's not working this time. And let's see if I can get it now. There we go. Well, it squirted at me, but there we go. I mean, it's not great, but it usually does work really well. But this is a really old knife, and maybe I picked the wrong knife to do this with. How about trusty knife from Pioneer Woman? It's a little newer. It hasn't been sharpened. Okay, I like to wipe the edge just in case. And then, okay, does a nice job on that. Okay, there it goes. It's working. See, but this one, of course, was not as old. But usually, maybe before it worked. It worked on this other tomato. It worked on the other tomato. It worked on this one. So, anyway, there you go. 2 hacks that work pretty well if you don't have a knife sharpener or a unitasker, such as the strawberry huller. So I hope these were helpful, and if you want to see more videos with more hacks, let me know in the comments below, and come back and subscribe and click that bell, and thanks for coming in and watching my video. Bye.